All right, fans, welcome to Just Win Bets Baby, our new show, Just Golazo Bets Baby. This is our debut show regarding our MLS picks from me, courtesy Joe the Fan. Let's tell you a little bit what's going on the screen there. You can see all the odds right there, courtesy of our friends at Odds Trader. And our picks on the right is our selections of what we are picking of these 5 games. There will be 4 games on Saturday, July the 12th, and then the 1 game on July 13th. Let's break it down for you. First, let's go with the Toronto versus the Atlanta United game. This weekend, the 2 Eastern Conference strugglers, of course, with Toronto and St. Louis, will face off at BMO Field in a critical match. Both teams are looking to climb out of the bottom of the table, with Atlanta currently sitting at 13th place and Toronto at 14th, separated by a point. So when it comes to the Toronto FC, the Reds will have shown some resilience recently, picking up 4 points in their last 3 MLS fixtures, including a 3-0 home victory over Portland Timbers. However, they're coming off a 3-1 loss to New York City FC. They're better at home, unbeaten in their last 2 MLS fixtures at BMO Field, and actually won last year against Atlanta United in 2024 with a 2-0 victory. That was their last meeting that took place last season. In regards to Atlanta, earned a goalless draw last week against DC United. You may remember that I predicted Atlanta to beat DC United, but they ended up with 0-0 in the most recent league fixture. So to them, it's that little minor victory after losing the previous 3 games on the road and conceding 9 goals over that stretch. And they're looking actually for their first away victory in 2025 in their MLS. So a lot of things to look at here, guys. The prediction here is, of course, Toronto's recent home form and their shifted tactical approach that gives them the edge. Atlanta struggling on the road, as I mentioned earlier, and they're difficult in finding the net. Significant concerns to me, which Atlanta has the individual talent, but they really haven't put it together lately. Where Toronto, of course, is a team focused on, has their focus on their home advantage that could be decisive. I see a very close victory here, 2-1 on Toronto. That's why I am picking Toronto to win at this game here at plus 145. So, like I said, there's a lot of things that you need to take account for. A lot of people are gone out of Toronto. Theo Corbino needs to step up in a key attacking threat. He has 3 goals in the last 7 appearances. Their leading marksman for Atlanta, though, Emmanuel Ladalith, has surprisingly failed to score in 13 MLS matches. So is he due? It's just like I said, it's very difficult to say, but I think Toronto pulled this one off. Let's go with our next matchup here, of course, with Austin and the New England Revolution. Excuse me. Again, another struggling battle here between 2 teams in the MLS, with both Austin FC and New England Revolution near the bottom of their respective conference tables. So let's break down Austin first. Austin FC currently is 9th in the Western Conference with 26 points, 7 wins, 5 draws, and 8 losses. Their recent form has been inconsistent, with just 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses in the last 6 MLS games. They're generally stronger at home, of course, with a 4 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses record at Q2 Stadium. They just advanced recently in a U.S. Open Cup semifinal with a dramatic penalty shootout with San Jose Earthquakes. The bad news, of course, with FC is they lose Brandon Vasquez, their leading scorer with 9 goals, all in the competition all throughout the season. Suffered a torn ACL. Hopefully he gets back together soon. Hopefully the recovery turns out to be great for him. But that leaves a significant void in their attack. They will likely rely on Rubio, Osman, Prakari, just to name a few. They need to step up in his absence. The goalkeeper of FC, Brad Stuver, has been a standout performer, earning an MLS All-Star selection with 7 clean sheets this season. So I see, of course, Austin FC playing a very possession-oriented style of play. They're going to take on, of course, New England. Let's talk a little bit about them, the away team. The Revolution, of course, the 11th team in the Eastern Conference with 24 points, 6 wins, 6 draws, 8 losses. And they've performed very poorly, winless in their last 5 matches, 0-4, 4 draws and 1 defeat. Their last loss, of course, was 2-1 with a very good Inter Miami. They're a very hard road team, but a home team. But when it comes to the road, they've been a little bit more successful, claiming 16 out of their last 24 points coming on the road. And they had a 7-game road unbeaten run recently snapped. So they have some key injuries as well. But let's go down to the breakdown. I think, personally, with Vasquez being out for FC, this could be a 1-1 draw, maybe a 2-2 draw, is what I'm predicting. So that's why I'm going with the agent handicap at 0.5 with the New England Revolution there. So let's go with our third matchup here. Philadelphia Union taking on, of course, the New York Red Bull. So where they host the Red Bull here in this regular season match, of course, happening on Saturday, July 12th. You can see everything and all the odds right there below, guys. This will take place, of course, at Subaru Park. Philadelphia currently in third in the Eastern Conference, 40 points, 12 wins, 4 draws, 5 losses. They're currently third overall in MLS. Their recent form, the Union had experienced a challenging fortnight, slipping from the top supporters shields race after 2 consecutive 1-0 league losses on the road against Columbus Crew and Nashville SC. But prior to those defeats, they were on an 11-game unbeaten streak. I see them returning to that form right there. Subaru Park has been a fortress, for the Union. They are unbeaten in their last 8 league outings at home, and only 1 loss in their last 10 top flight games in this season. So they have secured 6 wins in those 10 home matches. So again, Philadelphia is very strong at home. When it comes to the Red Bull, currently 8th in the Eastern Conference with 30 points, 8 wins, 6 draws, 7 defeats. Recently with the Red Bulls, they have been inconsistent, and they played out like a stalemate in each of the last 3 matches. Their direct style of play can be problematic, but they've been struggling to convert these chances into goals for the Red Bulls. There has been some injuries for the Red Bulls, few significant injuries, including Cameron Harper and Lewis Morgan. Both are going to be out, one with a knee injury, Harper with a knee injury, Morgan with a thigh injury. So what I see is the heavily favored Philadelphia. I'm going to say it's going. I'm not going to stir anybody away from a 2-0 victory from the Union, but I'm just going to go with Philadelphia to win this one. As you can see there, guys, on the screen. Let's go, of course, with the next fourth match on a Saturday, which is between Sporting KC and the Seattle Sounders. I'm not going to stir anybody. We put a little piece of money on the draw for this one. Could be a 1-1, 2-2, a little Desmond 2-2 right there for it. This is definitely going to be a clash between Sporting KC in the Western Conference clash there between Sporting KC hosting Seattle Sounders. These two are solidifying the playoff aspirations here. So let's break down Sporting KC, who are 11th in the Western Conference with 6 wins, 10 draws, and 5 losses. Those 5 losses, came up early in the what do you call it? In the season, with a loss in the first 6 matches of the season. However, showing that they switched managers with interim Kerry Zalvagin, with 6, there are 6 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses since he's taken over the club. So, and they also have a great, who's third in the Golden Boot, and Dejan Jalovic, who is tied for third in the Golden Boot in MLS. So with his 12 goals currently, on a 7-match goal contribution streak. So we could see Sporting KC scoring here, but that's why I'm saying it's going to be kind of close. For me, I've got, of course, the Sounders with, 5th in the West. And, of course, we have the Sounders overall is coming off a very tough campaign in the FIFA Club World Cup campaign, where they had 3 losses there. But they bounced back here with wins over Austin FC, and they drew with Columbus Crew in their last 2 outings. So they're currently sitting in a playoff spot, and they're aiming to go higher in the standings, of course. So let me break that down a little bit more into detail for you. Excuse me. With their matchup here, head-to-head, Seattle holds a little bit of a slight of edge over in the regular season with 13 wins, 12 draws, and 4 losses in their last 29 meetings. So but the thing is, at Children's Mercy Park, Sporting KC is 6 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses regular season against the Sounders. But again, that is something to look forward to when it comes to stuff like this. Excuse me. So let me tell you where I'm leaning. Again, I'm not steering anybody away towards a 1-1 or a 2-2 loss here, but with me, I'm going to go with the Sounders money line at plus 110. I think they pull it off. The Sounders are hit and miss, but I think they pull it off, and Sporting is going to lose this tight one. Might be a scoring fiasco of 3-2, but put a little pizza money on 2-2, maybe a 1-1, 2-2 on that with the draw. Our last one, of course, is with the St. Louis City FC against the Portland Timbers. With the Timbers, of course, this is going to be a huge clash here on Sunday, July the 13th. But let's break down, of course, and that's going to take place at Energizer Park. Let's break down St. Louis real quick. They are 26 in the MLS with 15 points, so they're 3 wins, 6 draws, and 12 losses. They've been struggling significantly, let's be honest. Their average is close to 1 goal or 1 point per game, but their goal differential here, guys, is at minus 13. With 21, they've scored 21 goals all season, but they've conceded 34 goals. That's a big, huge concern for me. At a rate about 1.62 goals per 90 minutes. That's not good as an MLS club. When it comes to the Timbers here, they're 9th in the MLS. They're 9 wins, 6 draws, and 5 losses with 33 points. So the Timbers are in a much better form currently, as I stated, in ninth place. They're at +2 with the differential, with the goals at 30 and conceded 28. They have been strong defensively to save percentages at about 75%, so that's always good. Portland has also been in a good run lately with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in their last 5 matches. So again, I like the Portland Timbers in this one, going with Portland tie no bet. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there has been some injuries here for the Timbers. You've got, of course, the Costa, who excuse me, the Costa, of course, has been scoring here. The injuries, of course, coming from Rodriguez, who's out for the season with that knee injury. Lassiter with the hand is expected return, but we are not 100% sure yet after making this video. With St. Louis, of course, Chris Dugan, of course, with the knee, and Kessler with his hamstring, they're out, of course, going to be out for this game. So again, I see a 2-1 victory for the Timbers, but you never know with St. Louis. Could be a 1-1 draw here. That's why I'm going to go with a draw, no bet. So if it actually happens to be a draw, we get our money back, so no big deal there. So other than that, you can check out all of our picks right here. It's going to be on X. We're going to upload this on YouTube. Please don't hesitate to subscribe. Hit that notification button anytime that we have a new video that's going to be coming out. A quick reminder here, guys. Help out the people in Texas during the Texas flood. They're going through a tough time. You can hit that or scan that QR code there, guys. There's going to be a link in this video as well to help those folks over in Texas. Our thoughts and prayers go out towards everybody there going through those tough times. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and hit the thumbs up for us. It definitely helps out the channel. I hope you like our debut of Just Golazo Bets Baby, and we'll make a new one every week from now on, and we will definitely catch you next time. Take care.